What's good, brother?
Oh,
I just wanted to talk to you. I haven't heard from you in a while, and I wanted to get
but
you on. I wanted to get you on my channel, my YouTube podcast that I've been doing.
oh, really?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
conversation. But yeah, how you been though?
Good. You know, uh, you know how the world of sales is.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah. So,
How's
yeah,
how's business?
good. Business is good. Got a lot of new folks starting and big deals on the table, and
Uh,
people getting
I
funded.
I just a quick question. So, do you do anything with life insurance? That's what I'm like getting into right now. Like not my license or anything. I just want to like
Yeah.
policy.
I don't. That's I started that years ago, but I didn't quite get through it, the certification piece. So
Yeah.
I got that for you. I know it's a
Yeah.
great opportunity for some people, but I'm not
Yeah.
a good resource for that.
Yeah. Hey, is the music, do you hear the music in the background? Is it too loud?
No, I can barely hear it.
All right, cool, cool. Yeah. Well, I guess kind of keeping you updated. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff going on right now, like just
Yeah.
work wise and stuff. You got any flips or anything that you're doing?
No, not necessarily. Most of what I do now is just trying to help people with flips and acquisition type stuff and business startup stuff.
Yeah.
You know, there are any number of different people out there looking for different things. Like some groups, I'm dealing with several groups, right? Well, at least a couple of groups right now that are doing different things. You know,
Yeah.
um, I guess it's pretty active these days out there in the industry. It's
Dude, yeah, I mean, when we met and just yeah, I mean, it's just crazy with, I'm working on some stuff like funding uh a building. It's like a 600K building. That's what I'm working on like right now.
okay.
Uh
Commercial
they
deal.
yeah, they got like the 20% down and stuff, so there's like, there won't be any issues with that, but I thought about you when this came across my plate. I was like, oh, I got to talk to Dave. I just need to talk to him. I wanted to talk to you, so uh,
Yeah.
just to kind of, I think I don't know if anything went through, but we've tried to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think back in the day when we were going
Well,
through, we didn't.
this was still this year, I think, or no, last year.
It was probably last year. Um, I think you came with some deals the end of last year. Maybe was it first part of this year? Maybe in first part of
No,
this
no,
year.
it wasn't. I know it wasn't the first part of this year. It was
Okay,
last year. Yeah,
last year.
yeah,
So back then, I think we are just getting started with that credit builder type thing that we have now.
right.
And but it's full on now, full speed ahead, and there are people jumping on board with that,
Yeah,
getting getting to the finish line. So
yeah,
um yeah, so that's a solid piece to add to getting clients funded.
right.
If you got,
I mean,
if you got
you do everything it takes. People don't understand like, money, obviously, but like it's so, I've just, I've really been diving into like everything creative wise, just
Mhm.
talking with people. And, that's why I asked you if you that did the life insurance. I don't know. What did you do it for to begin with? Like,
I was interested in it because um there was I was just coming, I was still in corporate America, and it
right.
was kind of gonna be like,
Hey, you glad to be out of corporate?
oh yeah, yeah,
I
big
mean,
big difference.
yeah.
Still very similar though. When you put it all together, it's very similar
You
in
know it's
terms of.
sad. You know it's sad though. It's like when like a small local business acts like a
Mhm.
fucking corporate like
Yeah,
place. And I just from experience, dude,
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. So I I can't just say I'm over that because you got to work with people, and that's kind of the framework that most people think
Right.
in corporate framework. So,
Right.
but it's
So you were interested in it. We're going back to the pot. So you got, so were you, what I'm trying to do, and then you just tell me what your thing was. Like, I just want
yeah,
to put in, each, wherever you get it, it's different, but put in, borrow against, use another line, borrow against, make, maybe 3% difference, whatever, what I'm saying, and piggyback it.
yeah. I really can't advise you on that.
Have
I
you
never
thought about
tried.
that ever?
Um, not no no, I have not actually.
Yeah.
My mind is not quite there. I mean, that's more of a. I think I would take a play like that if I were getting into the like the cryptocurrency world. That would seem
Hmm.
like it'd be in line with that type of thinking.
Yeah. Well, I like crypto. I like the
Do you
network.
like crypto? Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I haven't really, you know, given it much effort uh, to learn it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know there are people that do make money with it. And I know it's coming
Yeah.
back. I preach it because
So
I
let
know.
me ask real quick before we go on topic. So your life insurance thing, you were just trying to kind of just do a long-term investment.
Actually, I was trying to become one of those licensed people.
Oh, you were trying to get your license.
Yeah, it's like I think it was Prime America. I think it was at the time,
Okay.
something like that. I can't remember, but I had attended like 4 or 5 of the training classes. And the funny story is, I think I was late for a class before like an exam or something, and I was I pushed my vehicle really hard to get there on time, and I think I destroyed my engine. And I was like, you know what? That's a bad omen right there. So, and after that, literally,
So
I left it.
you got discouraged.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was clear on the other side of town, and it just wasn't a fit for me. Yeah, it just wasn't a fit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you're
Yeah,
very, yeah. I mean, you could make it work. You're a chameleon for sure.
I'm a chameleon. Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a compliment. I am too.
Okay.
I mean, I adapt, like, by saying that, I'm saying like just adapt in, whatever
Yeah.
environment you're in.
Yeah. I mean, if it was the opportunity before me, I would definitely give it all I got, kind of thing. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah,
But
I don't. I mean, I see those guys. They've been in the industry doing it. The ones that are doing it, they stick with it. I mean, they. One of the ladies I work closely with right now. I don't know if you remember Lashonda, Chief Lashonda. I don't
maybe,
remember.
if I heard her voice, I think I do. She was a nice woman, right?
Yeah, she spent maybe 10 years in that industry, and yeah, she was pretty successful with it.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, and it is what it is, right? We're all
Yeah,
still learn. We all still have tons of stuff to learn, but it's just another vehicle to park and
yeah.
or pull out, and I just like I, I want to know about as many lines as possible, and
Hmm.
then you obviously just use them to, I mean, invest, obviously,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
so I'm working on right now a couple different things. Finishing up a flip, did some short term money on that. Um, I got something next week, short term. Um, I'm starting to do more of these podcasts and stuff like that. I have a pretty good network of people that do you know who? Well, I don't want to say his name yet, but anyways, so he's kind of trying. He's a well-known guy, especially like in entrepreneurship world. But he's helping me out. Like I'm just trying to get some content. Really focus. I'm trying to focus on the podcast, finishing up my flip, and then just continue loaning money. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's right about now. I think people are coming out of their caves and they're looking for funding sources and,
They
you
are.
know, yeah. So it's a good opportunity to bring some of that stuff back online, and before the market kind of tanks,
Do
while
you think it's
prices,
gonna tank? I don't think it's gonna tank.
uh, I mean, Kiyosaki is talking about
I mean,
there's,
here's what we're seeing though. Sorry to cut you off. We're seeing like houses are sitting a little bit later than longer, I think.
yeah,
So go ahead though. You Kawasaki.
yeah, Kiyosaki. Now, Kiyosaki, as I
Is
saw,
is it a different one?
Robert Kiyosaki, not
Oh,
Kawasaki.
okay, yeah. Well, my mind went straight to like a motorcycle. So
Oh, okay.
I was like, what are you
No, no,
saying
no.
here? Yeah,
No, he's talking about, the market. There's a pending market crash coming up. I mean, I caught the headlines and I started thinking about where he might be going with that. And usually when he says stuff like that, there's some factors that are lining up to kind of push us in that direction. But
but
I mean,
it's mindset too. It's like,
yeah,
do you know
true.
how to maneuver? And I know, like, obviously, you do. I mean, so I don't really listen to that. I see it as more opportunity. It's like, oh yeah, really? Like, you got to then obviously you got to be a little bit more, you know. I'd say whatever you're doing, you have to underwrite it a little bit more fine-eyed,
Yeah,
detailed, I would say. But like, words
it's
talk, numbers scream. So it's just like, you know,
eh, so he usually puts the big headline out there so that you can be, informed and have a first mover's advantage
yeah,
somehow.
yeah.
And so I think that's where he's going with it. And then, um, but I expect that prices may not hold at where they're at right now.
And that's the
Um,
thing. It's the new standard though. People just haven't
yeah,
adjusted. Like $200,000 house isn't a $200,000 house anymore. It's like
right.
250, 300. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, and
I,
interest rates have dropped a little bit, but like you just with the election coming up, it's like, dude, we like no one, everyone's like, I have friends. They're like, I'm not doing anything till I'm like, bro, like you make money when you buy.
you buy. Yeah.
Like you really people just overthink it. I mean, and this doesn't speak to everybody. I'm not
Hmm.
saying do it, but like for a slick investor, I would say it's going to be good opportunity. You know, for an average one, it would be okay.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. Um, the other thing too is there's more and more ways to make money nowadays. So we have the traditional real estate opportunity that's there, but there are other plays that people are jumping on, like this whole Shopify craze where
Hmm.
you're doing the direct selling stuff.
Yeah,
Um, so there's more. I think that's what we're seeing these days too. Like, there's
yeah.
more opportunities for stuff like other things other than just catching the bubble for
There's
this one.
so many opportunities, and that's another thing too. Is like I want.
Mhm.
There's so many things that I want to do right now. It's just like it's all process, and like
Yeah,
you know, the, you know me. Like when I call, it's like I want it done. Boom, boom. Like
right. Yeah.
so, I have the time to like that's why I have the time to talk to people, have conversations. Like I'm making the time. Also, like there's just so much opportunity. I want to do an assisted living facility. I
Hmm.
want to do a sober living house too. Um, you know, and that's just it's a process. And
Yeah.
but those the assisted living facilities, I'm working with an investor now that has one. He brought me over to it, and he has like 10 heads in there, and they pay like 4K a head. So, I mean, that one house is doing 40K a month. gross,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Okay.
crazy, right? I mean, that's really
Yeah.
good. That's utilizing your asset the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do on that one.
Yeah. I got a guy that been working with for years, and that's all he does. They're not really
Assisted
officially,
living facility.
well, now
So here's the
they're,
thing: you can have three without being certified per house in
mhm,
per LLC. I think it's either three or four. Is
okay.
that kind of what he does?
I'm not exactly sure, but
Yeah.
I know he has, like he said, I think he told me he had like 20 houses and probably 50 residents
Really?
or more. Yeah,
Yeah.
something big number like that.
Okay.
But
And yeah, how many assisted living?
so that I don't know if he uses that, if they're called living facilities though. They are, I think it's another term for them.
Assisted living facility. Or I've heard other terms. I can't think of it.
Yeah, I don't believe, I'm not sure whether he calls them that or not, but I know
Okay.
they're, yeah. But anyway, they're multi-door. Sorry, they are. What is that thing? What is it? It's
Mixed
like,
use. What?
no, it's like when you take a home that was a traditional 4 bedroom and you turn it into an 8 bedroom house.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Yeah, I forgot what they call that.
Is it
But
an addition?
no, I mean he just like went in there and turned the rooms into, instead of 3 bedrooms, it becomes a 6 bedroom or a 7 bedroom
Yeah.
house.
So
And
I mean so he didn't add anything. He just separated the rooms.
yeah, and then there's like one common area,
It's
one
like
kitchen.
yeah, you have to have like for I know for like sober living houses or halfway
Uh,
houses, that's what they call them.
okay,
It's like 50 square foot per. So if the room's 100 square feet, you can have two people. So it's 50 per person.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it's something like he's doing. Yeah, but he's been doing that for years, and he doesn't do anything else. He never does a single family dwelling. I don't think he owns any houses like that. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Like, you know, I'm gonna get to it. You know, obviously it's a process and, it's not something you can just do in one day,
right.
Gotta have the
You def
property. You gotta have, I think I got the staff already down. I met some people because it's like, when they say, it's a work schedule, it's like, well, you have to have someone in there 24/7, 7 days a week. They have to be CPR certified and they have to do like one online or in-person course, and it's like a day long. And that's if you do like three or four. And then how you get like certified to have like you know, more like 10 or whatever the number is. I think it's 10 total per house you can have. Then you have to get certified licensed with the state, I think, you know. So just have to have an LLC. But like I know one of the companies like Oxford, I think that's a sober living facility. I'm making new connections trying to do it because I want to do it the right way
yeah,
and
very
like
cool. Very
make sure that they're taken care of.
all right. Well, it's I got a 5 o'clock coming up. It's about
Oh
five
yeah.
o'clock. Yeah, I got
You selling something? You lending
no.
money? I mean,
Yeah, I got some clients. We got a appointment at 5,
okay,
and so,
dude,
but
you're always working, man.
got to.
I'm glad you jumped on though. It's cool to talk. We'll catch up though. I mean, if you need anything, I got just a real quick end. This one of my you know affiliates. He only does like 15 million plus.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Like pretty,
Okay.
yeah, pretty good.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. But I got from zero now to, whatever you need, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. If
Well, I
you can,
like that. We do
yeah.
have folks that come up from time to time that do need that.
Yeah, exactly. So let me know on it. I know we've had some stuff, but we can get one done.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right, brother. Hey, appreciate it. Don't forget about me. We'll catch up.
All right. Likewise. Definitely looking forward to working you so we can go and hang out somewhere.
Oh
Get
yeah,
some.
man. Yeah, we need to meet up.
Yeah, you're still up in Virginia, right?
Yeah. Where you at?
Okay. Florida.
Yeah, next time I get to Florida, my brother's in St. P. Hey, were you all right about the hurricane, I guess?
Yeah, we're okay. We skate through that last one. The first one was a little more rough, but the second one didn't really do much damage at all. So
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Well, glad you're safe, brother. You got my number. I'll call you this week.
okay. All
All right,
right.
man.
Take
Hey,
care.
take care, brother.
You too now, bro.
See ya.
Later.